my channel. My name is Kenny Ray, and I'm here today to give y'all a story time of me getting induced at 39 weeks. So we're gonna just jump right in. I'm not gonna ramble. So yes, I had to get induced at 39 weeks because my baby girl, I have a daughter, Olivia. I'm gonna show y'all later. She's asleep, but they said she wasn't growing as she should. At 36 weeks, she was only like 5 pounds and like 5 ounces. And like, I guess she was supposed to be more, maybe like 6 pounds. Like, and then when I went back, she was just 5 pounds and 12 ounces again. So she wasn't growing as she should. So they said, we're just going to induce you 1 week early, which is not bad. She wasn't premature. She was full term. So I was like, okay. So that happened, and basically, they was like, they're gonna give me a call, and for the induction. So I waited and waited, and they called me on a Tuesday and said, "Ma'am, we're going to induce you tomorrow on Wednesday." I was like, okay, like, like I wish y'all would have called me a few days early, but hey. So I was like, okay, I was nervous, but I was excited as well because I was ready to see my daughter. Like, I was always rubbing my belly, like, what are you gonna look like and what are you gonna act like? So I was like, okay, I'm nervous, but hey, I'm gonna meet my baby tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, they called me and said, yeah, we're gonna induce you at 5:30 tomorrow. So that next day came, I ate a bunch of food, I made sure everything was packed. Sorry, that's my baby again. Everything was packed for the hospital. And they said only bring one person. I brought 2, and I brought my mom, but they still made her leave. But I was going to try anyways because just in case they was going to let her in, I still wanted to try, but they made my mom go. But it was sad. She really wanted to be there because who doesn't want to see their daughter give birth? Like, come on. But she was very sad, and I was sad too because I wanted her there. I wanted her and my boyfriend there. But yes, after my mom left, me and my boyfriend went upstairs and checked in, and I got all my wristbands. They asked me all the little questions they have to ask. What else? I changed into my nightgown. And the room was big. It looked really nice. The nurses, they was really welcoming, and I was excited. They was like, we're going to have a baby, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, woo, yeah, dude. We're going to have a baby, dude. And they was like, we're going to put your IV in. So my mom always said, it's going to hurt to get an IV. They're going to put a large needle or whatever it is in your freaking vein. So I was already expecting the pain. So basically, when the nurse was putting it in, I turned my head. So I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. And I distracted myself so I don't feel like the pain and I don't freak myself out. So she was like, oh, you took that like a G? I was like, girl, yes, because I am a G. I'm a thug. But anyways, yes, so she did that and she left. And we had to wait for my doctor to come in and induce me. She came in like 30 to 45 minutes later after the IV. So, whew. First, she had to check my cervix to see how dilated I was. And she freaking stuck her hand or her fingers down my, vagina to see how freaking dilated I was. And I was only 1.5. But it felt horrible. It felt like she was trying to grab my throat through my vagina. Imagine that. Imagine. It hurt. Oh my God, it hurt. That pain was horrible. It was close to the freaking contraction pain. Like the bad contraction. It was like, oh, picture, like for real. Picture, ladies, picture somebody going down there like that. All up in there like deep. Anyways, that hurt. But yeah, she was like, I'm only 1.5 centimeters dilated. So basically, to induce my labor, she put a balloon in me, and over time it expands and expands and expands, and when it popped, I guess my water is supposed to break or whatever. So she put that in me. That hurt. But with the balloon in me, I was still able to get up and urinate because it wasn't in that hole. So yes, I was still able to urinate. I would just have to have my what is it, the thing with the IV, like going to the freaking bathroom, like boop boop boop. But yeah. But yeah, it was kind of uncomfortable. So yeah, she put that in me, and basically she was like, I may start contracting, you know, feeling some contractions while it's expanding, blah blah blah. So yeah, basically I was chilling and we was watching YouTube videos and whatever. And then I got on FaceTime with my homegirl, my home slice, my ride or die, Jazz, if you watching, what's up, what's good, what's going on, what's goody. But anyways, yeah, I got on FaceTime with my boo-boo, my babe, Jazz, and we was just talking, and I started getting contractions. I was like, hold on, Jazz, like, I was telling her, like, right when I got on the phone with her, I was like, yo, I'm getting contractions, like, and this is my first time having contractions. I've never had a contraction at all before, you know, the induction, before she put the balloon in me. And then I was like, I always wondered, like, what does contractions feel like? And I always Googled it, but Google can't, like, nobody can't tell you how something feel until you actually feel it, I feel like. It basically felt like menstrual cramps, like, menstrual cramps. That's what it felt like. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call you back, Jazz. Then I took the little thing on the bed called help, the nurse button. I need some medicine, but not an epidural because I didn't want the epidural that soon. It was like too early. So basically she came in and she gave me some medication through my IV. She was like, close your eyes because if you keep them open, it's gonna feel like the room is spinning. So I closed my eyes and yeah, like it hit me. It made me feel a little loopy, but I felt a little better. The pain wasn't as bad. Well, the pain wasn't super bad, but I needed medication. So it helped the pain, but I still felt contractions. It wasn't like super bad, no unbearable contractions. So yeah, that happened, and we was just relaxing, me and my boyfriend. And through the night, I can feel the balloon expanding and expanding. It didn't, like, it started getting uncomfortable, like, because it's like a balloon that's like, it's something big in there, like, it's so weird. And it felt uncomfortable, but I still had to, you know, keep going up to use the bathroom. And eventually I felt like through the night, I was like, my balloon popped. Like, she said it's gonna pop, and it popped. You know, then it popped. I told the nurse when she came, like when one of them came to do like I guess to check on me or whatever, and I was like, this balloon popped. So they took it out, and then what happened? I don't know. I think I was just chilling. So they took it out, and then around 6 like a.m. my contractions they was swinging like Tyson. Like, my contractions was hurting so bad. Like, they hurt so bad. Super horrible menstrual cramps, y'all. Like, disabling. Like, I know some people already have those, but like, picture worse than that. Like, yo, it hurt so bad I couldn't talk. I was like, I need my epidural. Like, please call the anesthesiologist, get her in my room right now. Call her. Like, what's her number? I'll call her for you. Like, she need to be in here right now. So anyways, they was like, okay, she gonna come. She finishing up somebody else. But I feel like she was finishing up like 3-4 other people because she didn't come in 30 or 45 minutes. And I was having horrible contractions, pain rate 10. It was a 10. Contractions every 2 minutes, and I was timing them. They was literally every 2 minutes, and they lasted almost 1 minute. Like, there was like 50 seconds, and it hurt, and all I could do was breathe through it. That's what I was doing. Hold my boyfriend here, looking crazy. But yeah, the anesthesiologist freaking strolled in all willy-nilly, and I was like, thank God. Like, I was so happy to see her. I was like, ma'am, thank you. Where have you been all my life? Where have you been? Like, my freaking contractions are horrible. So she came in, she was like, do you want the overview of having an epidural and the risk? I wanted to say, hell no, give me the motherfucking epidural in my back because my freaking contractions are horrible. But I didn't say that because, like, just in case something happened, you know, they were like, well, she didn't want to hear, you know, the risk and whatever. So I was like, yeah, what are the risks? Even though I already read about it. And she explained everything. And I believe I had to sign something. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I think I had to sign something. So that happened. And basically all the horror stories, all the freaking everything that people say about having an epidural, I didn't care. I didn't give a crap because my contractions was horrible. For for the ladies that give birth naturally, bro, y'all are some thugs. Y'all are some triple G gangster thugs. How do y'all put up with that pain? I know some of y'all can't. Like, sometimes, like, it'll be too late for the epidural or whatever. So I feel bad for y'all that had to do it involuntarily. But y'all that's just like, I want to do it natural. Straight up, raw, uncut. Y'all some thugs. Yo, I couldn't do it. Them contractions right there was horrible. I can't imagine the feeling of pushing the baby out. But anyways, yeah, I took the epidural like a G because those contractions was bad. Like, they was so bad. I was like, I don't care how big the needle is. Give it to me like right now. I will do it. Basically, it was a long needle. Job was like, that needle long. I won't look, and I didn't want to freak myself out. I just sat on the edge of the bed with my little pillow, like, I'm ready, give it to me. And it hurt. Like, I can't explain the feeling. Have y'all ever hit your elbow and it's like a weird feeling up your freaking bones? Like, I don't know, it felt like that, but in your back, in your spine. And then I had a chill. It was kind of cold. I was like that. But yeah, well, I didn't do like that because you can't move. I was so still, like, you can't move because I ain't want nothing to happen. I didn't want to get freaking paralyzed or nothing. So I stood still. I took that pain. I didn't care. So they put that in me, the epidural. And basically, it's not like a shot and it can run out. Basically, it was like an IV, they said, that was like indefinite until they took it out my back. So since that was hooked up and my IV was hooked up, I couldn't go to the bathroom because how am I grab, like, that's too much stuff. So they had to put something in me. I don't know what it's called. And you pee in the bag immediately. I don't know. So that happened. And I forgot to tell y'all. I forgot. When I first got there as well, they put the baby monitor. So, they hear the heartbeat. That was in the beginning. But anyways, I don't know. Anyways, so, yeah. I was chilling. I had the epidural around 5 to 10 minutes later. I didn't feel nothing. I got numb as crap. They gave me the peanut ball. I was chilling for the rest of the little morning. I didn't feel no pain. They was like, girl, you got these hard contractions. These contractions are big. I didn't feel nothing. But yeah, that ball was huge, the peanut ball. So they put that between my legs, and every few hours they would turn me and check my cervix to see how dilated I was. So I think in the morning when I was having, before the epidural, I was maybe 4 centimeters. And then I became 6, and then 6 centimeters a little while later. And then I was 8. Yeah, I was 8 centimeters. And then Jihad, he was like, I'm about to go get breakfast. And, this is after the epidural and all that. We chilling. Like, I'm not in no pain. I'm chilling. Like, I'm cool. Like, he said he about to go to get some breakfast from the cafeteria. So I was like, okay, like, go ahead. And then they came in right after he left and they checked me and they was like, you're 9 centimeters. Like, I jumped from 8 to 9, like, really quick, like, within a matter of, I don't know how many minutes, but not like 5 minutes, but maybe like, I don't know, 20, I don't know. I don't even know. I might be lying. But all I know is I was 8 centimeters, like, one little moment. And then Jihad got up and went to get food, and then I was 9. So that shows you how freaking long that was. So I was like, oh my God. Like, then it hit me like, I'm about to push this child out. Like, she's coming out in the next few hours. So they was like, okay, we're about to call your doctor so she can come and deliver the baby. Because the nurses handle everything. The doctor only comes to induce me and to deliver the baby. That's it. The nurses do everything. They come, they check your dilation, they give you medication, they do everything. The nurses are the freaking champs. Well, the doctors are champs too because they, deliver, but the nurses do everything. But yeah, they called my doctor and she came. Actually, she was a midwife. Another doctor was supposed to deliver me, but we have a midwife and doctors at my office, which was great that the midwife came because I always wanted a midwife to deliver me. But the midwives out in my area, they was literally doing it at their house. Like, they didn't have no birth centers, and I didn't want no home birth. Like, I still wanted like an epidural and all that. I just wanted a midwife because I feel like doctors, I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about nobody, but I be hearing all these crazy stories that I done read about. And I feel like some doctors be trying it. Like, they be people, like, a lot of African American women, like, dying or having, like, bad experiences when giving birth. And I heard it was safer with the midwife. So the midwife at my office came, and I was happy. I like all the doctors and nurses, midwives at my doctor's office. So I was cool. I was like, good. Like, this is perfect. This is wonderful. She came in, like, walking, like, you know how Martin came in that door, like, came in that man house on Bad Boys when he was, like, dancing, doing like that. That's how she came in. she was like, we're about to have a baby. I was like, oh my God, we're about to have a baby. So I was like, oh my God, like, oh my God. So, yeah. Basically, they freaking propped my legs up wide open, and I FaceTimed my mom, and my brothers was on FaceTime. My niece, they was on the FaceTime, and then my boyfriend, he was right next to me. He might hit her right next to me, and the nurses over next to me as well. And they was like, we're gonna practice pushing. So I'm like, so I pushed. They was counting to 10, and then Jihad is my boyfriend. Jihad was like smiling and stuff. I'm like, what is like then the nurses, they was like, good mom, you did wonderful, mom. And then Jihad was like laughing. I'm like, what? And y'all, this is TMI. Y'all, this is TMI. Jihad said it was a bowel movement.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some
That is so
milk.
embarrassing. I can't believe I just said that on camera. I'm gonna give y'all the raw and uncut. I'm sorry, but I gotta get my subscribers everything. The whole thing. He said when I was pushing, it was a turd. But anyways, he was laughing about it. I was like, okay. And then the nurses, they was like, Dad, why did you say that, man? And then the nurse say I did good. He was like, good job, Mom. When I was pushing, the whole time I was motherfuckers. But anyways, I guess that happened all the time. But I did another practice push, and it was like I did good, and we gonna do the real deal. Like, they was like she was low. Like, she was ready to come out. So I pushed, and she came out in 8 minutes. Oh my God. And y'all, like, Jihad said he saw her head. And my baby, she got a lot of hair. I'm going to post her. But, yeah, he was like, she had a bunch of hair. Like, her head was like, I guess at the crown of my vajayjay. I said vajayjay. And my vajayjay. And he was like, what is that? And I was like, that's her head. It was just a bunch of hair. It was my baby hair. But yeah, I pushed her out, and then I tore as well. And I didn't feel nothing. I didn't feel her. Like, I didn't have no pain. When I pushed, I pushed, but I felt like I didn't have control of my body because of the epidural. Like, I kind of felt something, like, it was no pain, but I did tear, and I did feel something weird. Like, it didn't hurt, but it just, like, something happened. I think that was, when I tore. It was a small tear. And yeah, like, I tore a little bit, and she sewed it back up. I didn't feel that. She did it like right then and there. And yeah, like, they gave me her, and I was like crying, like, and she was so small, and she was like all purple looking, because she, her skin, once her skin and whatever, when she hit oxygen, like air, I guess that's when they get their color a little bit better. But right when she came out, she was like purplish, and she was crying a little. At first she wasn't crying, And they was like, she gonna cry. They had to take the little squeegee thing and get the amniotic fluid out so she could cry, and you know. And I was holding her. She was so warm and like wet. Like she was so warm, like super warm. I was just like holding her like, yo. And she looked just like me though, y'all. When she came out, she looked just like me. My baby looked just like me. Hold on, I'm about to go get her now. She sleeps, but she about to be mad. Hopefully she don't cry. But I want y'all to see her. My plan was to hold her throughout the video, but she been knocked out. But hold on. Hey y'all, this is me editing, and I forgot to add something to the video. So she was born 5 pounds and 11 ounces. And when we left the hospital, she was 5 pounds and 6 ounces. So she lost a few ounces within the 2 days we was there. All right, bye. Here's Olivia. Her name is Olivia. This baby is sleep. I gotta fix her hair, y'all. Here she is. Hold on. Her hair is messed up because she was asleep. Hey, baby. Here is Olivia. Look at her looking. Hi, boo-boo. Hey. Here she is. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Here she is. My baby. She be waking up smiling. She is 7 weeks and she recently started smiling and cooing a little. Look at her hair, y'all. Don't mind her hair. Look at the, she's just so happy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boo-boo. Look at your hair, mama. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna hold you for the rest of the video. But yeah, she looked just like me. Now she looked like her dad more. But yeah, she looked just like me. I'm gonna insert pictures and videos. And it was just beautiful. Like, Jihad was crying. But yeah, after I pushed her out, they pushed on my belly and whatever. My placenta came out. My boyfriend, Jihad, he wanted to keep it. And he wanted to keep my umbilical cord. She's a little cranky. We're gonna wrap this up. But I gotta feed her. But anyways, yeah, everything was beautiful. She was 5 pounds, 12 ounces. We stayed in for 2 days, and I'm gonna give another video on the recovery and everything and taking her home. Thank y'all for watching. I have a cranky, hungry baby, and I'm gonna feed her. Say bye-bye. Say, when y'all see me again, I'll be happy. Bye-bye. See y'all later. Here's my stomach. And yeah, here it is. I can't believe this is coming to an end.